Hello, Journey. Hello, Jalen. All right. Trying to get this set up for you all. Okay. Grab this. We got about 3 more minutes before we get started, everybody. You might want to log into Edsby real quick. And then a couple minutes, we're going to do our norms and everything else.
What's the title? For 2 minutes.
You said what, Journey?
Can I be excused for 2 minutes to go to the bathroom?
Yeah. Come on back when you're done. Thanks for letting me know. Uh, okay, elusive. My goodness. All right. All right, let me lock the attendance. Okay. All right, let's go through it, shall we? Open this up so I can see all you beautiful people. Okay, so Jalen, can you read the 5 basic norms there?
No one had the right to another person. Occasional class must say we will never behave in a way that discredit ourselves, our school, our family. Self-academy self-worth through those acts of integrity. We take pride in self-academy and self-worth.
Okay, Journey, can you read the academic norms there? Oh, she's not back yet. All right, Jen, can you take care of those instead? So you give her time to get back.
We respect the opinions of others. We respect the culture of the classroom. We attend and participate. We have high dishes ourselves as student teachers. We are here to focus on preparing ourselves for secondary endeavors.
Thank you, sir. Hello, David. Got a Mark David present. Okay, David. There he is. Okay. All right, let's back to this. GGI. All right. The GGI link is going to be posted in a moment. I had to reboot my computer. And basically, this happens every day. A lot of people are not taking advantage of GGI. In GGI, I make sure you all get about anywhere from 5 to 10 points for participating, in the GGI topics. But it's up to you to 10. It's at 11:15 till about 11:45, about 30 minutes. and they give you lots of opportunities that can help you in many pathways of your life, life skills. So try to attend. It is a mandatory thing for all of you. They have a Title One night. I think it's tonight. You can. I think I posted in SB about it. There's this producer. He's going to be coming up to GGI on Friday. Great opportunity to talk to this gentleman, find out what he's done to be successful. He's worked with a lot of famous artists in the past. So, check him out. That's Friday, if I'm not mistaken. And also that day, they'll be having discussions with guest speakers. I think one is a WNBA player. She's a basketball player. You got a poet, Juice World, uh, DJ Mike P used to work with him. Boo, all these different people. And the biggest things I'm seeing here is the financial literacy, mental health, entrepreneurship, and legacy. So definitely check it out on Friday during GGI time. They, in my opinion, not my opinion, and from my knowledge, they have still a few gift cards left. So you can always refer students and enter yourself in this drawing and still possibly get, a gift card. There's more students that need to participate in order to get the PlayStation 5. So talk to your peers. Maybe somebody can eventually get that. Okay, you gotta go to GGI to find out about it. Tonight, this is happening. So I'm gonna have David. You just arrived. No, well, Journey, you just came back. Can you read what's on the screen here, Journey?
Every Wednesday and Thursday, learn to code from the convenience of your home and get extra credit for some of your classes. The pandemic's effect on the coding job market. Why learn to code? The surprisingly broad benefits of coding. Interested? Join by clicking the link at 4 p.m.
Okay. So thank you, Journey. Now, basically, you get a quiz score replaced if you attend both Wednesday and Thursday sessions. So imagine you might need a quiz restored. All you do is come and participate with us. Last night, I had Miss Smith. She was there, and she actually got a quiz score restored right after that class or right after that session. It's only an hour. You do some projects around coding, probably even learn some job skills, get you a better job in the future. But take advantage of it. It's tonight and it's at 4. Okay. So next slide. Let's see. David, I need you to read from daily down to daily. You got it? See, he's moving around there. There he is. You turn your mic on, Dave.
Daily time. Students will be able to complete the evaluation
Evaluate.
and SB. Hello, all aspiring STEM students. Welcome to class. Inside of SB, can access all pre-recorded videos of each class. These videos are normally ready to review by 4 p.m. daily.
All right. Thanks, David. So we're gonna go to CTE. No, it's not CTE. It's physics. That's what it is. Okay. So next up would be Mr. Stuckey. Can you read pretty much the objective and the terms under welcome?
Oh, okay. Students will be able to determine the order pair X and Y for a system of equations with two variables utilizing the substitution method. Welcome classroom term of the day is superposition. Word of the day is exclusive.
Elusive. Elusive.
Elusive.
Okay. So we're gonna revisit that at least 2 more times in class for points. I'm real big on literacy. That's why I have you all read because I want to improve your terms that you know as well as the terms you have in your repertoire or you have in your list of things to use. Okay, so you should be logged into ESB right now, everybody. Right? So let's come over here and take a look. So ESB here. Let me move this over. Okay. Now we're gonna go down to physics, right? Make sure you're in your class. And if you take a look here, we have an evaluation, right? So I'm gonna put this in the chat in parts. I'm gonna have probably Journey read the first section. And this is for 20 points. Let me put this in the chat. Okay. So let's see here. Journey, can you read that there? Can you see it?
Yeah. Hello, our future physicists. Complete the following questions below. As synchronous problems are done in class, asynchronous problems are completed at home. Solve for the ordered pair x and y using the system of equations via substitution method. Equation 1, 42 divided by 2x minus 15 divided by 5y equals 29. Equation 2, 488 divided by 4x plus 110 divided by 2y equals negative 14 divided by 2. Show our work.
Thank you, Journey. 1 second. I'm going to put the rest of this in there. So, okay. Okay, let's do this. There we go. And then I got to put the rest of it. One moment. Okay, so next up would be Jalen. Can you read 2A all the way down to Zen? This is worth 20 points as well.
Um, to solve the ordered pair x and y using the system of equation via substitution method. Equation 1, 24 over 2, x negative 10 over 5, y equals 77 over 7. Equation 2, 8 over 4, x plus 18 over 2, y equal negative 14 over 2. Please remember to get maximum credit. All calculation steps for the final answers to the problem need to be uploaded to LB via the same format that we've been using since the start of recording. This format is shown in the video. Typed Google Doc converted to PDF. Stay stuff out there.
All right. All right, cool. So we're going to go through the basics and I'm going to share out a document. So, real quick, I'm going to turn on the chat. I want everybody to put their email address in because I'm going to share a document with everybody. And I want to see if it works that way. Where are we at? So, chat is on. Put your current email address in the chat. Okay, Jalen, I see yours. Next is I'm waiting on Journey and David needs yours next so you can participate with us. All right, so let's see if this works. Okay, so it's going to be due now, right? And the date, which is the 18th. And it's February 2021. Save that. And now put your email addresses in there. And I want everybody to try to get in there. You got to be logged into your email account to get the notification, everybody. I just want to see if this still works. If it doesn't work, then fine. Because we have a change happening in our company. Okay, and then lastly is Mr. Concepcion. Okay. All right, everybody check your email and see if you got something from me. Log in, log in, log in. All right. Now, the first thing you need, of course, is your header wanted to go over this because some students don't know how to do this. I see, okay, David's there, waiting on others. But you first want to make a copy after I type up everything, okay? So you should see what I'm working on. Do not type anything yet, just follow along. The reason I'm doing this is because everybody's like, I can't see. Can you zoom in? So now you should have on your screen if you're in the document with me, everybody, right? So the first thing I'm gonna type is my name.
So on the separate doc, we do the exit slip.
I'm sorry.
On this, for 2A for the asynchronous, we do that on a separate document.
No, you're gonna do it in the same document. So you're gonna keep that the same this time.
Okay.
That was just for the graphing you're talking about, Journey. So now come down here. Don't forget you need your date again. Right? It's the same stuff we were doing. I'm just showing you piece by piece because when I say it and I show you this stuff, you're gonna have to start with a document and share your document from here on out if we can keep this going, and I'll be able to see in real time what you're doing and grade it quicker. So this is a second period, right? To type what the class is, right? Physics with algebra. And this is second period. Okay, so that's the first step. Next step is your title. What's the title of it? Well, let's go back to EDSB. I'm showing you this because there's students like if they don't come to class, they don't get this document that I'm working on with you. So try to pay attention to what I'm doing. Now we're gonna go back and we're gonna look at the title and solve for the order pair, right? So you come here and type that in. I'll center this. Let's just say superposition, not linear equations in there. Next is what? Our exit slip. And then what else we got? And this is going to be really easy today. I know a lot of people are scared of math, but we're going to introduce a tool for you to use, which is called Similab. So give me a moment. I'm going to show you step by step. And then as we do our Mathematics Thursdays, we're going to do it together and just use a tool to check our work. But I'm going to start today with showing you a tool that you can use to try to understand the steps, because I think this is going to help you out, Journey. You was asking me about this a while back, about how to solve for Y and stuff. Classroom term of the day is, and word of the day is. We're gonna review that in a moment. We're gonna come back to that. Don't forget to do this part. Next, we're gonna take the problems. Okay, so I'm gonna grab a problem. This is the first one. And then we got to put the second one in there because you're going to do that one as well. But that's your homework problem that you're going to use a tool for later on. All right. So you should right now make a copy and then keep mines open. What I would do if I were you is I would keep mines open like this, like use two screens, and then make your own version, make a copy of this, go to File, right? And then come down to Make Copy. It'll be on your Google Drive, so you'll have it for your notes on tomorrow's quiz. Now, let's talk about that tool. And what I'm saying is have two screens. Make sure you have your new screen open in a second window so you can follow my notes as I'm doing them. That way you want to keep on looking at Google Meet to find things unless I tell you something's in the chat already. Okay? So I'm just going to, make it look like what you should have. So you should have your copy over here. I see Journey's in there working. You should have your copy over here, right? So you should have your made copy on this window, my code, well, not my code, but the example I'm doing here so you can see step by step what to do. All right, tool that you need, grab that and put that in the chat for you. So you might want to switch back to your Google Meet. And I'm going to grab this. And let's see if it works for you all. Again, this is best if you're on a computer. Okay, so click on that link. in the chat. This is going to be the tool you use for a couple of minutes to do your assignment. Now I'm going to show you how to put it into this tool so you can actually get the answer, but the steps too. So you'll know how to do it. It's up to you, not up to you. You are required to at least put all the steps in there. And I don't mean start to finish step. I mean all the steps. So here's how we do that. The first thing is we're going to type in, as they gave us the problem that was read earlier, the first equation. So equation 1 is what? Do as I do. Make sure you have it open. It's the link I gave you. So it's parentheses, right? And then what? 42 divided by 2. Okay, all I did is I pressed the division sign. It's like a backslash going the opposite way of the other one. And it turns into a fraction automatically. So the backslash looks like this on the keyboard, not this, right? If you can see the pen I was using. But at any rate, what's next? Don't forget x goes next to that, right? So x, and then minus, let me make that x bigger. X minus parentheses. It makes 2 parentheses when you hit the first parentheses, by the way. And then 15, press the division button, and 5. Outside the parentheses is y. I use capital letters so you can see what you're doing. And then 29. Now, the next thing you want to press is colon. All right? Or a semicolon. I think it's called semicolon. And that's right by the enter button. And it's like in between the L and the apostrophe button. But you press colon. I'm going to put what you should type into the calculator in the chat in a moment, if you're wondering if I'm going to do that. So minus, I'm typing the second equation after that colon or semicolon, parentheses 488 divided by 4. X, right? Make sure the X on the outside. There we go. And what's next? We got plus parentheses. If you're wondering where I'm at and where I'm getting this from as you're typing it in, I'm right here now. Okay. So what's the next part? That's going to be 110 divided by 2, right? Let's come outside the parentheses. Y is attached to that. Equals parentheses minus 14 divided by then 2. Right? So let me put this in the chat, and then I mean after you type all that in, the very next thing is you hit enter. So type it the way I type it, or you're not gonna get the right answer. You're gonna put both equations in there, and you're just gonna make sure it's a semicolon in between. So the first equation you type in is this. Grab that, put it in the chat for you. And then the next part is a semicolon, and we're going to grab the second equation, and you're going to type that in as well. That's what I typed in. So both equations go in there at the same time. I think this gets a lot of students confused. You got to do that so it can calculate it for you correctly. All right. So that's what you're going to type in. If you look at the chat and you can't see what I'm doing, let me blow this up for you. Okay. Everybody see that? So basically, can I zoom that in for y'all? Let me see here. Basically, you type in this in here. All right. Yeah, that's good and big. Yeah, I got you. Move on way. So once you get that in there, you hit go. It'll, calculate, and it'll know what to do. It'll say substitution, right? And you notice there it is, solve by substitution. Make sure it's selected for solve by substitution. You want to show all steps, right? So if you click on this here, make sure show steps is shown, and these are all the steps we got to do. All of them, right? Now, if you got gray ones, you have to click on that and open it up to get the rest of the steps. You're not done by just what you see. So you notice I clicked on this, there's some more steps in there. And you basically are going to be given 10 minutes. Okay, come back. So you know what? I'm going to keep it easy. The ones that have show steps locked don't do. But try to get all these steps in. So the first part is what? They tell you to write this down. You're going to come over here and start typing it in. So what do they do first? They simplify, right? So here's the steps. They want to get x by itself. They say simplify it. So you go through and divide everything out. So let's type that in. The first part is minus parentheses what do we got here? 488, that's the same equation. So we're going to reduce everything. There you go, y. Let me open this up so you can see it. So this is the first part right here, everybody, right? So isolate x4. If you try to, what I want to let y'all know is if you try to copy this over, it won't really do it correctly. Who's that? Oh, that's Rush. He just arrived. So you're going to type in this first part and then remove the parentheses. Next, they say a divided out. And when they did that, 15 over 5 is just 3. So it's going to come over here and it's going to transform this into what's necessary. And you got 42 over x. They say it's 21x because that's what happens after you do the algebra. So let me see who's in the document still. I see 3 people still in the document. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Some people phased out. David, did you disappear again? Did everybody put this into the calculator so they can see what I'm doing? Because I know it's kind of hard to see on my screen. Everybody at least do that part. No? Jalen, Journey, did you use the calculator or y'all having trouble with it?
No, I see it.
Okay. So are you able to see the steps?
Yeah.
Okay. So start typing those steps in for me. Jalen, what about you?
I see him.
Okay. All right. So David, you got the steps too? He's rubbing his eye. Okay. Okay. So all you're doing, everybody, is you're doing this first problem, right? Again, make sure you type everything in like I did to get all these steps. So use this time to get it all done. You don't need to get the graph until the very end, okay? So leave that alone. You pretty much want to stop once you get to the graph with all these steps. Again, if you try to copy and paste it, if you see a fraction like this when you're typing it in, just use parentheses. So this right here is 29 plus 3 times all this, right? So if I want, I could try to copy it, but what happens is, yeah, see, it deselects. As I was telling you, you got to retype it and use 2 screens. So if I try to grab this, yeah, it won't let me. Let me try it this way with the keyboard. It's really tough to do it. So you use parentheses, but I want to see if this will come up. Yeah, you see, this is what shows up if you copy and paste, everybody. That's wrong. You got to edit it so it looks the same. So for instance, this one's going to be x equals, now put this all in parentheses. I wanted to do order of operations, 29 plus 3 multiplied. There's another set of parentheses in here. And that's a fraction. Whenever I do parentheses, it's a fraction. So it's 3391 divided by 789. But then I'll close this one and divide it again by another part, which is all that's over 21. Okay. So if you see what I did here, remove this so you don't get confused. That's what happens when you copy and paste. But that's like the first step. And then you got to type, what does it say? You're going to substitute. I skipped a step there. You see where it's the grayed out part, but you substitute. Yes, you have to type that part. Y equals.
We have to do it this way on the algebra calculator. We could do it the other way like we've been doing.
So you want to try that next week?
What?
To do it, me do it with you step by step. This is not helping you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's,
What?
it's kind of confusing. I like the other way better.
You okay? All right. So try to get as much done this way, and then next week we'll just do it the old way. Okay?
Okay.
Because it's 10:41. It's gonna take a lot more time for me to do it. But I'm gonna show you some steps real quick because I thought this would be easy for y'all, but I guess not.
No, that's hard.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. So real quickly, let's run through some of it, and you should have the hang of it by now, Journey. The first thing you do is what? You take the first equation, you reduce everything, right? Okay. There's equation 1. Like I said, reduce. But I want to just still look at the notes to follow where I'm at. So reduce all fractions, right? Is a form of simplification. And reduce that, we just go through and divide everything. So what's this first one become? Well, the first one is 42 divided by 2. And what we did in the beginning is, if you wanted to figure that out and you didn't want to use the calculator that I just gave you, you could also use Google. Remember? So it's equals, and then put that in there. You use parentheses, it makes it cleaner. 42 divided by 2. You do that in your head, you just say 4 divided by 2, 2 divided by 2, right? And that's how they, if you look at the notes, they got the 21 earlier. That's what I was trying to show you in our notes from the calculator, right? So you come here, you see they reduced that to 21. Come all the way back up to the top. Okay, where is it at? There we go. So they show you your final answers. We could use that as a point of reference. That's why I was showing you this. Because if you look right here at the very beginning, they show you the final answers. So if you do the problem my way, and then you do your homework problem on your own, you can still use my way, right? Which is just working it out. But you can use this to see if you got it right. Because a lot of people, they do all that work and they be like,
Mr. Tyler, this problem looks so familiar to me.
it is?
Yeah, it looks so familiar to me, but I ain't gonna say nothing.
So you got notes on it already, huh? I trick you into learning. How nice. Uh,
You can't
so,
fool me.
so Journey just gave the clue away before I did the objective. If you have notes, then this is super easy. It just depends on if you have your notes in your Google Drive, everybody. Because this is a review problem, by the way. Yeah. So look, I want to cover objective again because it's 10:44 and give you some time to just work on it, okay? Now, what I want you to do is use the calculator or your previous notes. And if you look at those notes, you'll see why Journey was like, yeah, this looks. So use this time to do that. Look at all your resources. You do have notes. You do have a video from last Thursday in the library as well. Again, let me finish this up for you before I start the timer. This became what, 21, right? If you want to follow the notes from the calculator. So it's just 21x now. What does this one become? Well, let's slow down. It's another fraction. Let's not get scared of it. It's 15 divided by 5. I can do that in my head. If you're good with your multiplication tables, these fractions, they're easy. So that's going to be just what? 3, right? It's 15 divided by 5. 5 times 3 is 15. How you think about the math. Now, that's the first equation reduced. We still got to go back and reduce this one. If I was to start this off with my notes, I would start right where I show you how to reduce all your fractions, because this is a familiar problem. So what do we do? Come over here. And if you don't know how to do that, it's cool. Just look at your calculator. You can use Symbolab or you can use Google. And that's 48 divided by 4. So just make sure when you're in Google, you type equal sign first. So it's going to be what? 488. That's divided by 4. Hit enter. That's 122. That's where they got the 122 from in your notes here from the Symbolab. They reduced the fractions, everybody. Okay? So don't let it confuse you. Just give you another tool you can use so this is not hard on you. So that answer again was 122. And don't forget it's a negative by it, so type 122 and then x. What is this one going to be? Again, you can use your calculator. That's 110 divided by 2. So if you can't do it in your head, just come back to your trusty Google calculator or Symbolab and type it in. Okay? And that's 55. In case you didn't know, it's like half of it. So here we go. Where did that screen go? Come here, you. Okay, my screen just froze. That sucks. And what about y'all? Y'all are frozen, I think. Okay. Let me get it on my phone. See what's happening here. It's a sluggish day. Okay. Where is that class at? Oh, it came back. It must have knew I was about to jump over my phone. Like, I am not playing with you, Google. So again, that was 55. Why? This is pretty much 14 divided by 2. That's 7, right? So we get -7 there. Now, I want you to use your notes. I want you to use this symbol lab to do the next steps. All right. Give it a try. You do have asynchronous. No, yeah, I had asynchronous yesterday, not Tuesday, right? So give it a try. And we're going to see how far everybody's gotten. You should have at least this document set up and the questions in there. And don't forget, that's why I got to cover this and the screen froze. The objective. So the objective is, open this up for you. She said, I like it the other way.
Wait, so we gotta do it this way.
Huh?
So we gotta do it the summer lab way.
No, you got to use your notes. You got your notes?
Yeah.
All right. You don't have to use Simulab if you have notes already, dear. That's what I'm trying to
Oh,
say.
okay.
You making stuff hard, Journey. So anyway, Journey, since you spoke up, can you take care of the objective there and the word and the words?
Students will be able to determine the ordered pair x and y for a system of equations with two variables utilizing the substitution method. Classroom term of the day is superposition. Word of the day is elusive.
All right. So let's see here. Journey, could you real quickly share with me your notes? Do you still have your notes that we talked about? So I wanted to show the class why
Yeah.
this is super easy today. Can you share that document on the screen?
It say you presenting.
I know, dear. Give me one moment. You got good memory, Journey.
Cause I don't be nah man.
Okay. You got some good memory. Let's see here.
I don't know. This say I can. Oh, no, man. I see it.
You got it?
Yeah.
Okay. Because everybody, we covered this on last Thursday. So if you don't like the Symbol Lab tool, go back to your notes. We're taking the training wheels off. All right, go ahead. I see you, Journey. Starting to show. I'm just waiting for the screen to change. There we go. Ah. Everybody see this? We covered this Thursday. So, Journey, go to the top. Stop. Yeah. Now, Journey, are those problems similar?
Yeah. What problem?
So, for equation 1, equation 2.
Yeah, they look similar.
Mm. So you just got to make a copy of that and bring over, or not make a copy, just copy some of that stuff over, right?
Yeah.
And then try the second problem.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. So go ahead, get done, and then I need y'all to start turning in all your assignments. I really made today easy for everybody. You see, the problem is the same. This was really a test to see who had notes. And Journey, mute yourself, dear. Sound like he tearing up. But this is really an exercise in making sure you have your notes. And if you don't, y'all might want to, hey, Journey, help us out. But go through and check that video out from last Thursday. The one thing I wanted to show you was the video from last time. Because we're really just going into how to graph it. Now, Journey, if you want to know why you have to use it, because you don't know how to do the graphing part yet. So the only part I want you to focus on, and this goes for everybody. Come over here. That was quick. I didn't think she was gonna realize that. She said this probably familiar. Yeah, I did that on purpose, right? So if you come here, dang, Sanders, you coming to end the class, fam. I don't know what's up. Okay, do attendance again, y'all. 1 second.
My bad, Mr. Tyler. I couldn't even hear you. You said something?
I said, why did you come at the end of class, fam?
Oh, my bad. Because I was trying to turn in the work that we had did yesterday. My bad. Now I had to do some touches and stuff. So.
Okay. You got to start coming on time, man. Just don't want your attendance affected. All right. So everybody, and Sanders, you got to catch up on the video. but that's what you was doing anyway. So
Yeah, that's what I was doing anyway. I got you. I got you. I did. All right.
right, I just said you gotta watch it later on because we almost
Um,
ready to transition. So, but look, if you see here, everybody, I want to point this out. You need this because basically Journey, took my thunder away at the end. I was going to tell you that part, but if you see here at the very bottom, there's a graph that's generated when you use this tool. You need to be able to take this graph and put it in your document. Now, I want you to figure out how to do that because you got to pretty much this graph here. If you can see it, you can't see nothing. I got to share my screen again because Journey was sharing. Here we go.
So for 2A, it don't matter how we do it.
You said what?
For 2A, it don't matter how we do it.
No, it doesn't. I want you to get the solutions that you got already into that new document, right? And then for that 1S to grab this graph. That's the only thing I was trying to get you to understand besides the note.
Can you repeat that real quick? Somebody was talking.
Okay, so you have to do everything you did for 1S, which shouldn't be hard if you have notes from Thursday, right? That goes for everybody. If you forgot how to do this problem day, go back to Thursday's video. I'm going to try to find it before we leave. So you'll have that to review. Once you do that, use the calculator that we just talked about. That's all you got to do, Journey. I know you don't want to look at all the steps, but go at the very bottom and there's a graph. Okay? You need to be able to grab this graph. Now, I don't know if you guys are familiar with print screen.
What a graph is.
The graph is at the very bottom of Symbolab. So did you type it in? It looks like this. Can you see my screen?
It's like I just saw
right off the corner.
See this?
Yeah, I see it.
Right. So you need to, if you click on larger view, show you how the print screen button works. Everybody, print screen is spelled P. You got to look at your keyboard. PRTSC. You're going to press the print screen button. It's going to take a quick snapshot of your screen. And you're going to put that in your new document. So I'm going to show you how mine's look if you log into my document. So I'm come over here. And let me turn the chat on. Sanders, put your email address in there so I can give you the document we were working on.
So the next problem 2A, we put it in the
no
Symbolab, or it's for 1X?
It's just for 1S there. So I'm saying the only reason you need the Symbolab is because you're using you're trying to find the graph of the system of equations. Okay. 2A, you don't need a graph. You just need to do the steps. You need to practice that problem. All right. So now let's see here. Everybody press your print screen if you see my graph here. Okay. If you have the graph like I have it, you hit print screen. Once you do that, I'm zooming out. There we go. I was trying to zoom out so you can see better. Now, once you hit print screen, you only press the button once. You come over to your document. Before I'm going to put it in there, but then I'm going to add Mr. And I'm going to leave the graph in there, but I want you all to practice this because the graphs are not going to be the same. I just want to help you out because some students might not be able to. This is what we was working on earlier. Let me grab Sanders' email address and throw him into the mix. I gotta put his email address into the share. I think the share document feature still works a little bit. Okay, and then that's him. All right. So Sanders, you have in your email address to get that that shared file. I don't know if you're there or not. But you might want to go there now so you can get in the document with us. Now, I'm going to again because I know I did a copy paste. I'm gonna grab this graph. And you can only get this graph after you have put the equation in, everybody, right? So let's see if there's an easier way. Oh, no, you got to sign up for that. So we're going to definitely use print screen. I'm not signing up, bro. Free 99. All right, so print screen. You'll come over to your document that everybody should be shared to. Now, again, do not change this document. Make your own copy. It's just to start you off. I'm going to put the graph here, and all I'll do is Control V. And it pastes, and you'll see exactly what I see on my screen. If you take a look at that, that's what I want you to do. But I want you to, once you get it there, to cut this up and make it look clean. If you got other stuff on your screen, I shouldn't see it. So click on it, and then once you click on the image, go to crop image here, if you can see my screen. You're going to cut out the things you don't want in the picture and just leave the graph. So once you click on crop image, you'll see this black border. And that means you're able to change what you want the person to see. So I'm cutting all this other stuff out, right? And it looks like that now. Now, if you're in my document with me, you'll see me doing this in real time. Click on this, and I'm going to stretch it out a little bit. And that is the graph for this first equation, right? Now, the problem, again, if you don't know how to do this problem or get the steps like Journey has, you got two options. You get in touch with Journey, or you can pretty much review your notes from Thursday. If you have no notes from Thursday, go to your library and, hey, I'm sorry, you got to sit through and do what I did and take your time. I mean, it's not the same as if you didn't have any videos or no way, because some teachers will not reteach, man. And you can't get everything in a small tutoring session. So that's why
that screenshot go at the bottom of the answer.
For 1S, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So everybody knows what they got to do, right? I thought I made this super easy. You have notes. I'm just going to say it's the same problem from Thursday. So if you brought your butt to class on Thursday, this problem wouldn't be hard today, as you saw with Journey. After you get your notes in order, all the steps at the very end of that 1S problem, you're going to put your graph in there. You cannot put the graph in there, and he just came late, so I got to give him the link again. So Sanders, we're using this link here. You're going to have to save that link or bookmark it so you can do the assignment on your own, but you're really going to have to watch the video to know how to use it. Okay, so there we go. There's the link again. You have to use this Symbolab tool to create your graph, all right? That's the biggest thing. Above the graph are all the steps in case you can't find your notes. This is what is called an engineering tool. All right, so I'm going to review our objective one more time because it's 10:59 and we got to start getting ready for GGI. And I want to do share outs, but I don't think everybody is all the way done besides Journey. So use this time because we can't leave until like 11:05 at most to get your document started. Again, do not put your name in my document. Go to file and make your own copy. This is me starting you off, giving you a head start. So even if you didn't do anything, you should at least have my notes. You should be able to turn that in. I can give you partial credit for at least trying. But if you don't do anything, come on now. So look, objective, because you need that for your exit slip part, right? If you're in my document, you'll see where the exit slip is. You got to put those terms in there and give the definitions. So let me get someone who just arrived. Sanders, let's get some points on the roster for you, sir. Can you see my screen?
Yeah, I can see it. I can see everything. Y'all give me some points. Points on the roster. Let's go, buddy.
Okay, go ahead, sir.
All right. So which one you want me to read first?
It's just up to you, man. It's your show. Just the two boxes, the words and the objective.
I got you. Today's objective. Determine the order pair X and Y for a system of equations with two variables utilizing the substitution method. Boom. Welcome. Physics. Welcome. Classroom. Term of the day is superposition. Word of the day. Elusive.
Awesome, man.
Boom.
I like the energy.
Awesome.
He said boom. He said boom. You something else. You're in a good mood today. All right. He must have got his cereal or breakfast or something. That's cool.
Hey, is it me? Is it me, or if you look at Journey camera, is something flickering? I think everybody's is doing it. Is it just mine's?
No, it's all of us, man. It's the internet.
Mr. Tyler, how you copy the graph over? I left for a second.
All right. So you got a print screen button on your keyboard?
No. Maybe I don't see it.
Okay, I'm finna say now. All keyboards have a print screen button now.
Maybe I don't see
So
it.
it's spelled PRTSC.
I don't see it.
Oh Lord. Is there a way? I wish there was a way. You're on a laptop, right?
Yeah.
Can you turn the laptop lid down so I can see your keyboard a little bit? Turn it so the camera points to the keyboard. Just turn it down a little bit. You know what I mean or no?
No.
All right, so you see where the camera is, right, Journey?
Yeah.
All right, it's on the top. It's on the top of where the LCD screen is, right?
This is you talking about, like closing it.
Yeah. Okay. I can't see it. Never mind. I can't. You got. See, it's hard to see that. All right. So print screen, Journey. I'm trying to see how else you would do that. You got a Chromebook?
Yeah.
That's what it is. Okay. Journey, I want you to type in how to do print screen in a Google search real quick because it'll show you how. Because your laptop's a little different. So type in how to do print screen on Chromebook. I know there's an article on it. It should tell you what to do to grab that snapshot. It's a little different on a Chromebook. I had to think about that. All right, so I'm leaving that word up there, the word of the day and the term of there, because you had to put that in your exit slip portion. Don't forget to do that. That's 25 points people are skipping out on. Like,
Wait,
come on,
hold on.
huh?
I did.
You got it?
Uh-huh.
Awesome. Okay. So look, everybody, we got 3 more minutes of class. Use this time to ask me questions, where the case may be. Keep coming to class. Nobody's trying to fail you, but you got to put in the work. And I already started you off with the document. It's the same problem from Thursday, you all. I'm really trying to help you out. All you need to do is put the graph in there and use your notes from last Thursday to print screen control. Thank you, Journey. Okay, to print screen and then, yep. All right. So use this time wisely. I'm gonna grab the GGI link for you in case you
Oh,
don't
I
have
put in the wrong one.
it. You put in the wrong one. What you mean? The wrong snapshot?
Yeah, I put in the wrong document.
Ooh. Well, you know how to do it now. So your GGI link is always in ESB, in case you're wondering. So you just scroll. I should have posted again. I gotta post it. I was trying to help y'all out somewhere. So we'll put this here and I'm gonna repost it right now so students can get it. So copy link. There's just so many moving pieces in this world. I'm gonna have the powerful Mr. Sanders read this in the chat in a moment, and we're gonna get ready to migrate.
I would love to read.
He is a good move, man.
Real good.
This is a new guy. All right, go ahead, sir.
All right, I got you. Townhouse and GGI is mandatory for all students. Life skills class. Also, there are tons of awesome opportunities that students can take advantage of. Log in today and gain some extra credit for participating. See you there, Zen.
Thank you, sir. Well said.
How to get the GGI.
So again, I want to give you every opportunity to pass the class. Go to GGI, participate. Don't be a flower on the wall or just a wilting daisy. Go
Yeah,
there and participate.
that's all I want for my birthday, y'all. For my birthday, from all y'all, I just want y'all to go to GGI and Townhouse and participate. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
Yes, sir. Happy
Yeah,
birthday.
I forgot how to. No,
Thank you,
it's
thank
not
you.
working no more. Can I take a screenshot of it and just paste it in there?
Yes. Sorry. You just frustrating yourself, sweetheart. All right. So look, I want y'all to head to GGI. Have fun and go to all your classes. Turn in that assignment by 8, all parts. That means asynchronous as well. We have a quiz tomorrow on this. So do not play hooky tomorrow. Come to class. The quiz, they really hurt your scores when you don't try at least. Okay.
Yes, sir. See you in GGI, Mr. Tyler.
You sure will, sir. Take care.
I, Mr. Rush. See you in GGI too, sir.
I,
Yeah.
I'm, hey, I grade say if y'all don't get right in, just wait right there. I'm about to reset this computer. I don't know if it's just Google, if it's just my computer, but I'm about to reset my computer before I go to GGI. All right. So
Yes,
just
sir.
wait for me. Just
Right.
wait
So
for
just
me,
click
y'all.
on the link, y'all, and it'll cycle. That doesn't mean you're not getting in. You just got to wait for him to open the room up. But just go for you forget. Click on it. Go make a sandwich. Let it cycle. He'll let y'all in. Y'all get there. Do what you got to do.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I see you. See you though. See you though.
Take care, dude. I gotta put the link in the chat. Since Dave, you hanging out with me? What's going on? All right, let me stop the recording and then grab this GGI link for all rooms. Oh, this computer.